Wembley Stadium and, WrestleMania 7, those are like the two earliest wrestling events that I remember. And I remember we came to my grandparents' house before that. And I remember my dad was like he was sick in bed before this, leading up to the show. And I remember watching like Bret cut his promo on TV and then like seeing my dad at my grandparents' house. And I remember like watching, as you said, like my mom, she cut some really emotional interviews because my dad was not well. He had the really, really bad staph infection in his leg. And they actually had to put like this doctor that Undertaker recommended, and a doctor friend of my dad's like, you gotta get this checked out because it was burning, and they injected a needle in it and it was just pus, and it was really, really, really disturbing. I think my mom fainted when she saw the process of it. Meanwhile, they had leading up to this fight, and so my dad came to England. He was kind of still not well. And then, I remember taking the train to London. That was like my first ever train ride. And I remember like seeing like Paul Bearer, Undertaker, like all catering, like Ted DiBiase, Macho Man. I remember all of them. And I remember meeting, what's his name? The one that was on the microphone who was.
Jimmy Hart.
No.
Nope.
He was, he cut the microphone away.
Oh, wait. You're not talking about Howard Finkel.
No. He was doing like the interviews with everybody, and he used to be like the caster.
Oh yes, the guy from Major League, the Rod something or other. Is that no?
No, somebody might know. My brain is dead right now. But I've done podcasts with him, and he was like their main broadcaster. Like, welcome back, everybody. And,
wait, Todd Pettengill? No.
Oh, because this was 92.
Oh, 92.
Yeah.
Sean Mooney.
Sean Mooney, thank you.
There we go.
Sean Mooney. I remember seeing Sean Mooney there and like talking to my mom. And I remember I was like, whoa, I thought he was like kind of like a celebrity because I always see him like introduce everybody, and he was always like the main news kind of looking guy. And I was like, wow, nearly 5 years old, being starstruck, Sean Mooney. And I remember actually getting to the arena, and it was, as you can imagine, massive, and just getting like, it took us forever to get our seats. And my mom was on the floor, but myself, Harry, and my dad's family from England were all in the royal box seats. So Wembley, like the main match was about like that big on the ground. And like we couldn't really see anything. It was like Polly Pockets or something. And then it wasn't until my dad won that we knew the match, what had happened. And that was a really huge moment. And I've been to many wrestling events in my life, but I've never heard a reaction like that ever. And I remember there was a lot of stress leading up to it. I remember Harry and I like fighting a lot, and my dad being like, "Shut up!"